Hello and welcome back to another Redstone tutorial with me, Jozzy, and today I'm going to show you how to create a train station. So the way this one works is all you have to do is choose a place you want to go to. So I want to go to place 3 today. You hit the button there, you hear the ding and you see the light come on, so you know you selected place 3. And then all you do is head in the minecart here and press the button and it'll be off on your way to place 3. So then once you're done with what you're doing at place 3, all you have to do is hit this button here, you'll be sent back all the way through here, and your minecart will be automatically disposed, ready and put back over here, ready to be used again. So how the place buttons work is when they are pressed, this piece of dust here is powered, which means this torch is unpowered, meaning this dust is also unpowered, meaning this torch is then powered, powering this piece of redstone dust here and this repeater, which powers this light so it stays on. Because this dust is also being powered, so this torch can't turn back on, meaning that that would be unpowered. The way that this is reset is using this reset line along here, which is when the reset button up there is pressed, this dust turns on, turning off the torch, which means if you have a look around here, you can see it goes into all these blocks, and all these blocks have a torch on them. When that torch turns on, this line here is then reset because this torch turns off, which then means this all works again. To reset these lights, what you have to do is I'd set up a reset line here, which works when the minecart goes over that, it powers this line here, or the button behind there also powers it, and that is because this piece of redstone dust then powers, so this torch turns off, which turns off this redstone line around here. If you have a look, you can see they all go into this purple block, which have a torch on it, which means that when that torch is powered, it turns off that torch there, which resets that whole light there. Because this place has been selected, it means that the light is on, and also this torch here is on, which means that this rail is pointing in the direction so you can head off down there. Also, when that is powered on, this note block also makes the sound. So when all the lines are reset, you can see here that all the tracks point this direction, which means when every minecart comes back in, it heads into this bay here, which collects the minecarts. So how the minecart is collected, this cactus here, it turns the minecart into an item which the hopper then collects, which then goes all the way along this hopper trail here into this dropper right there, which then stays there until the button up there, which you can see here, is pressed, which puts it into this dispenser here, which then when you head out to go, that sets it off on its way. The dispenser is then powered to place the minecart on the track. When a minecart runs over this detector rail here, as you can see, this piece of redstone dust goes into that block there, which powers this dispenser there. So the first thing you want to do is you want to set up your wall where you're going to be choosing where you want to head off to. Now you need to make sure you have an entrance on one side and an exit on the other. And for this tutorial, I'm only going to do 2 with 3 over there, but you can actually do as many as you want. This is infinitely expandable. So I'm just going to do 2 here, but you need to make sure you have at least 1 reset button, which will be going on here. And then I'm going to have 2 places like this. But if you wanted to make it longer, all you have to do is just add more buttons in between. So this is how I'm going to do it, like this. All the way along, that's going to be reset, place 1 and place 2. Like I said, you can expand this as much as you want, but that's all I'm going to do for this tutorial. Right, so next what you want to do is come behind the build like this, and you just want to build out 4, and you want to do the same on both sides like this. You want to join them up, and then what you want to do is you want to start making your minecart tracks. So that is going to be your reset button, and that's going to be place 1 and place 2. So this is going to be place 1's track, and this is going to be place 2's track. Now obviously you don't have to do them in a straight line like this. You can make them go up like that and come off to the side to wherever place 1 is, and the same for place 2. But I'm just going to keep them straight just for this tutorial, so you guys know that this is place 1 and this is place 2. Now what you want to do is make sure you place some redstone blocks down in this orientation here. So you basically want to be placing them down every other block, and this is so you can place some powered rails down. You just want to place them all on these blocks here like that. And then what you want to do is you want to come here and you want to place your rails down. Make sure you go from left to right, so then these all face to the left, just like that. And this one is going to be a detector rail, and the rest is going to be rail there, and you just want to place a powered rail there. And then on this side, it's just rails all the way along like that. So now what we're going to be doing is linking our place buttons to the lights, to the note blocks, and also to the tracks. The way we're going to do this, you want to come underneath like this. We're going to break these blocks here, and you just want to come under and place that there, and place another slab there. You place a piece of redstone dust on top of that with a torch on the side. Now what you want to do is place these along like that. You just want to place another piece of redstone dust on there, which will go into this block here, just like that. You just want to place another torch on top of there. Now what you want to do is place a piece of wool on top there. Make sure it's wool, otherwise the note block will not make a nice sound. And then what you want to do is you want to come down the side and you just want to place that there. place there like that, and you just place a repeater on that one there, and you're going to place a piece of redstone dust on there. So once you've done that for both, make sure that those repeaters are both on one tick, and you can give it a quick check by when you press this button here, the light should stay on. And there we go. If you want to reset it, all you have to do is just grab a button and just place that on this block down here, like that. There you go, and it'll reset it like that. So there you go, that's how you can test to see if it's working. But if it is working, then what you want to do is just want to throw a note block on top of these two pieces of wool here. And if you want to change the pitch, all you have to do is right click on it to whatever pitch you want. So now that we've got these buttons working here, we don't actually have a proper way to reset them. So if we come under here, we can actually build ourselves our own reset line. The way you do that, just place the blocks like that, and you'll place a piece of redstone dust on there, and you want to build this all the way along to about here, and then you want to break these two blocks here, so then you can place some redstone underneath it, just like this. So you want to place two pieces of red wool, or whatever you want, any block you want there, and you'll place some dust on top there with a torch on the side. Then what you want to do is place some repeaters going all the way along, just like that, into that block there, all on 4 ticks to add some delay. So now what will happen when we press this button here, you see the light comes on, and you can see that it links up to that redstone down there, but we haven't actually got any sound. So the way you get sound, what you have to do is slam a note block on the side there, so when you press it again, you'll get a sound. So currently that reset line that we just put in doesn't actually reset anything, but if you head down here, then we can actually make that happen. And the way you do that is just come to this level here, and you just want to build all the way along up until the left of the last run there. And then what you want to do is come down the side here, you just want to build out one, do the same there. You just want to place a block for that to go into, just like that, and you want to place torches on the side of each of those blocks, just like that. Then what you want to do is you want to place repeaters down. You want to make sure all repeaters are on 4 ticks, because that is so we can have the most amount of delay, so the minecart has time to go past the track before it resets. And there we go, that's all done, and now the light should be reset. So now the actual train station is done, but we want to set up the system so it catches the minecarts and puts it back in the starting bay here. And the way you do that, you're going to break this block here, we can place it back in a sec, and you want to place a dropper at the bottom, and you want to place a dispenser at the top, just like that. They're different because the dispenser has a circle and the dropper has a rectangle, so that's how you can know the difference. And then you can just place that powered rail back on top there. You just want to place a block just like that there. Then what you want to do is you want to place a button on top of that block there. This will allow us to power that rail when we go, and it also powers the dispenser below. Then when we head down, what you want to do is you actually want to break that block there. You can break this one here as well. And you just want to place a block there, and you want to place a piece of redstone dust in there, so it actually powers both of them there. And then what you want to do is you want to come along here, you just want to place hoppers all the way along, just like this, right to the other end. And then we can place our cactus. So once you've placed hoppers all the way along to the end here, what you want to do is you want to come above here, you want to break this block here and break that as well. Then you want to place a hopper going into the other hopper there, and then place a powered rail back on there, and then you can break this block here, and then place a non-gravity falling block and a piece of sand on top of there. So then you can place your cactus there, which then you just want to place a slab on top, and then you're done. Now for this system to work, you need to make sure you have a couple of minecarts already in the system. I'm going to put 9 in for now, so I'm just going to place this back here, and then if we head over here to get it to start, all you have to do is press it a couple of times and then press it again. There we go, head it off, and it should automatically come back. There you go. So now the system will always work, because when you set it off, another one should respawn back in its place. So before we go, we're just going to do one final check, and we'll do this to see if the reset line's working. See if we hit both of them by accident. If we hit the reset line, it should cancel them out. That's good. And let's see if we want to go here and then say, oh no, we don't actually want to go there. We're going to go to place 1. See, it cancels that out too. But if we want to go to place 1, we've hit the correct one. We head in the minecart, we press the button here, and it should take us to place 1. It does. If we want to head back, just press that here. This is back away, the minecart disappears, and there's one on the other side ready for the next user. Brilliant. So there you go guys, that was a train station in Minecraft. It's an extremely compact design with lots of different items that all work together. They're able to catch the minecart, put it back out, and easily choose where you want to go. And if you choose the wrong place, then you can also reset it. And it also resets automatically when you head out of the train station. But that's going to be it from me guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. And everything else goes along with it. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.